Can you explain why you said open an LLC from now? You're not going to really derive a whole lot of benefits from an LLC until you have at least $50,000 to $80,000 worth of value in your digital assets. And then at that point, especially if you think that they're going to go higher, you would want to structure them for many reasons. The first of which being anonymity. We structure all of the LLCs there in Wyoming where you get attorney-client privilege. There's a few other states and jurisdictions that provide that. You could look at South Dakota or Nevada or Delaware if you did want just that component. The other benefit, there's a couple other benefits when it comes to Wyoming, but you have, beyond the anonymity, low cost to maintain the LLC there. You have no state tax there in Wyoming. You have the best regulations when it comes to digital assets there in Wyoming over any other state. There are some other progressive states like Texas and Florida, but you're by far going to get the best protections there in Wyoming. In addition to that, as far as creditor protection, if you maintain the corporate veil, which we work with Laughlin to do for all of our clients, the worst that can happen is they place a charging order against your LLC, and they adopted that from Nevada. Nevada also has very strong rights for people that have an LLC there, but their regulations around crypto are not quite as robust. And so that's why we choose Wyoming. Let's say you get sued, you rear end somebody falls on your property, somebody decides they don't like you and they're going to sue you for whatever reason. If you maintain that corporate veil like we do, and you could even put yourself in the first position as a creditor, it makes it very, very difficult for anybody to actually ever get the assets out of the LLC or liquidate them or try to take them from you. It almost acts like a trust as long as everything is structured the right way. Also, bank accounts, if you get them structured now and you have relationships with banks for 3, 6, 9 months before you move large amounts of money into those accounts, it's going to be much less likely that those get flagged. And it being a business account in and of itself is actually going to be much less likely that it's going to get flagged when you move money in from an investment, especially if it's 6, 7, 8 figures. There's many things that would benefit you or behoove you to go ahead and set up the LLC now.